Alright guys, first off I'd like to say hello to my 5 fans I've got on YouTube. I appreciate every one of you. And just want to do a quick video. It's my first one in a while. I also want to apologize for taking such a leave of absence. I'm sorry. I had crazy times at work, as you know, with the whole gun industry and everything that's going on in that. And I wanted to upgrade my my computer systems, my capabilities to before I really did any more. I wanted to get a little more serious into it before I went any further. And hopefully you'll be able to tell. If not, it was too much for me to figure out and I'll just do it on YouTube. But anyways, the video out here today is what I have. I've brought some close range, reflex or red dot or holographic style optics out here in the backyard. Just going to do a little demo with them and talk about maybe the pros and cons of each one. And maybe if you're looking for one, you'll learn something. And as always, if you have a question, you're welcome to comment down below. But I will say that it's tough to keep up with that, and I would really appreciate it. Down below in the description there should be a link to a Facebook account. It's my my Keys to the Armory Facebook page. How about you head over there, give that a like. My heart's a little broken. Somehow Big Daddy Hoffman is beating me on Facebook in likes. How does that old man get more likes than I do? That's pretty incredible to me. Well, just kidding. He's kind of a pretty big heavyweight prize fighter on YouTube. So if you've never heard of Big Daddy Hoffman 1911, you really should go outside sometime. It's a beautiful world out there. But first, head on over to his channel, check his stuff out too. After you watch all my videos, of course. He's definitely worth checking out. But first up, just to get started, probably what most of you are dealing with or don't want to deal with is a iron-sighted rifle. See here, carry handle A3, and and this is really hard to do upside down looking through a computer screen. Just so you get an idea, it's really tough to quickly acquire sights there and fire the gun. CQB or out fun shooting with your friends on a Saturday and you want to show off. It's nice to show off with iron sights, but man, why don't we get something to make it easier? One right away that a lot of people have asked about, Aimpoint. Sorry to reach across all the time, but confirmed weapon safe. This is Aimpoint. See if I can get here. Comp M3. This is one of my favorites. This is a Ar-15 pistol. For those of you who have not seen it before, there's various reasons to own one of these, mainly to piss a liver off, but they're cool, they're awesome, very useful. But anyways, I keep an Aimpoint on it, and let's turn it up so you can actually see it. But just to give you an idea, there's our red dot. If we want to, we can put it over our target, whatever it may be, and you cover them with the big dot, pull the trigger, bang, right back on target. Battery life on these is almost infinite. This particular model claims to have 5 years of constant on run time, so that's why I really like it, because since I've bought this sight, it has never been off. Same set of batteries, I've left it on in the safe, or when I'm carrying it or whatever, and it runs. And you get I believe this is a 4-minute dot, so not super small, but still clean enough to where if you need to shoot distance, you can do it. So that's offering number 1, Aimpoint. Offering number 2. Once again, confirm we're safe. And for all you guys out there that don't want to look like rookies on YouTube, turn them on before you turn the camera on. Jesus. Alright. Offering number 2, Eotech. Woohoo! Holographic sight. You see your big 65-minute circle with various size dots in the center. This is really hard doing upside down to a screen. Okay, come here. Just put them right on over put the big circle over the bad guy or target. Safety off, pull trigger, bang. Cool thing is, you see how that reticle is moving around inside the screen there? There's no parallax error, so wherever that reticle is, that's where that round is going to go. That's why these are so popular. You can break half the screen off, but still run it over here in the corner, and it'll shoot just fine. This is the XPS 2 model. The smallest one they make uses one CR123 battery. I should have mentioned on the Aimpoint it uses two 1/3 N batteries, whether it be a DL or a CR. You can pick those up for $4 or $5 a piece. These are about $3 a piece too. Does not quite give you the battery life. Once again, cover your target with it. Golly, this is really hard to do for some reason. There we go. Come here. Once again, cover your target with it. Safety off. Bang. That easy. Nice, close range optic. Something kind of lightweight, not as bulky as that Aimpoint. Also, it's still bulky, but you notice the overall profile is not as big. So if you want something a little more sleek, this may be the way to go. And then, last but definitely not least, a Trijicon product here called a Trijicon Reflex. The glory in this one, and this one, there it is right there. Barely can see it. This is really hard to do upside down. See that little, golly, come here. There it is, right there in the center. Alright, so it's actually a 12-minute delta right there in the center. And I can barely make it out in the bright sunlight. Same thing, put it over your target, pull trigger, bang. Cool thing about the Trijicon Reflex though is no batteries. It is powered by ambient light through the solar collector on the front, and also has a tritium vial in it so that it glows in the dark. So if you want something that's a little more rugged, you cannot break these unless you absolutely try. So very rugged. And if you want something that you don't have to worry about it auto offing or something like the Eotech has an auto off feature. So after 6 hours it turns off, or 6 or 8 hours, however long it is. If you want something that's always going to be on, Trijicon, whether it be the Reflex for close quarter stuff, or some of their ACOG models, which for medium or long range, those are definitely the way to go in my opinion. But 3 various optics here. Money wise, probably the least expensive will be your Eotech. The holographic side, it's probably going to run about $500 if you can find one right now in the crunch. Next would be your Trijicon Reflex, is right around the 6 to, depending on what mount you go with, between the 500 and 650 mark. And then the Aimpoint's probably going to be your most expensive out of them, depending on the mount, once again between 600 and 800 usually. But every one of them, I will stand up and down, jump up and down, and say every one of them is worth the money. They are all great optics. If I had to pick one, it would be a tough choice. The battery powered units, of course, they rely on batteries, but if I need to get them brighter, I can do that. With the Reflex, if I need it brighter, I'm just out of luck. I either can use a chem light. I mean, a lot of guys take chem lights, break them, whether it be the little mini one for fishing in this case, or on the ACOG, a big full-size one, and duct tape it over this so it really shines at night. But really, that's the only way you can make it brighter. But no batteries, so you gotta give something to get something always in life. So a couple different options. I have a little more in-depth videos of everything except for the Eotech throughout my channel. I'll probably link those down at the bottom of this video if you want to go check out like more of a bench top review of each one of these optics, and maybe get you some more information that you wanted to get that you didn't get here. But really, for within 100 yards, all 3 of these optics are golden. That's what they're made for. And it just depends on lighting conditions on whether you want the Reflex or not, in my opinion. All of them are super accurate once you get them zeroed to the gun. They're all tough as nails, really hard to break, and that's why they're all in use by law enforcement, military services, and for the short time, sorry, I don't know why, but I could sit out here on the porch or deck in the afternoon and enjoy the night and not hear a single car go by. But when I get a camera out, I might as well be living next to an interstate back here. But anyways, hope you learned something. Questions or comments or anything, shoot them down there. Like I said, get on over to Facebook, give me a like. I'm definitely trying to get more active on Facebook. That's typically if I've got anything new coming up, or if you have a direct question, that's the quickest way to get in touch with me, because like I said, so many comments every day, it's hard to keep up with all of them. I have other crap going on in my life, and I'm trying to make it as easy as I can to be able to help you if you need it, and I really love interacting with every one of you. I've had some people You know, even come into my workplace and walk over and say hey to me, and you know, I prefer if you don't come in and make a scene about it, but if you come on over and, you know, say hey, you know, I love meeting people like that. So, you know, do not be afraid of it. Basically, it really makes me feel good, and I always hope I help in every video. I know I'm a hillbilly with a lisp, but that's just me. I'm here to work for you guys. But any questions, like I said, let me know. Hopefully my video production will be back up and on pace now. Shooting videos, I don't know how much more of that I'm going to do here in the near future because of the current ammunition crisis. But I'm at least going to try to get caught up on my bench top and reviews I can do like this and stuff to help out some people interested in that. No, I cannot get you an Ar-15 for $800. I've had so many new friends in the past 3 weeks, it's not funny. But just to throw that in there. But hopefully I didn't babble too long. There are some people that do enjoy this, so giving them some information. But join the NRA. If you're not an NRA member and you're watching this video, shame on you. Basically, even though I don't always agree with the way that things are portrayed, they are our biggest help in fighting the pending changes that are coming. Just yesterday alone, the vice president said in his speech that him and the criminal Eric Holder are getting the legal documentation together they need to allow the president to sign an executive order, and that's some real big news, guys. That's some real bad juju. That's basically saying that they're attempting to void our Constitution basically with the stroke of a pen. So we need to fight this with everything we got. Call your congressmen and women, write them letters. Don't be mean, don't be hateful. That does not get you anywhere. Be professional, be courteous, and let them know that they work for us, guys. The pending changes will change a lot of things in the country, and it also may put me out of work, so that's not a good thing. YouTube may be it for me, I guess. But no, guys. Hope I didn't, like I said, I hope I didn't babble too long. Head on over to Facebook. And give me a like there, and then right after you watch all my videos and give me a like on Facebook, head over, check out Big Daddy Hoffman 1911. He's a great guy. I cannot thank him enough for what he's done for me. You know, he's a channel worth checking out, and a man worth knowing. So yeah, do that. I got some other guys on my channels to check out with all the new YouTube updates. I hope it's still there. So check some of those guys out. They're really worth it too. Just a bunch of good guys that trying to educate people in the right way and keep the ball rolling the way it should be, guys. But thanks for watching. Hope I didn't lose all of you. Like, favorite, subscribe. That's always nice. I recently broke 2,000 subscribers. Holy crap, that many people like me. Anyways, like I said, I appreciate every one of you. Any way I can help, guys, let me know. And thanks for watching. Sorry to babble.